The miles have been run, and this daily trainer, the Clifton 10, has been put through the ringer. But is it worth the upgrade? Find out in today's full review. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody with The Shoe with Cody, and today we got ourselves a good one. We're talking about the Clifton 10 by Hoka. I put this thing through the ringer, and honestly, for a lot of folks, the Clifton has been a staple in their daily trainer rotation. In today's review, I'm going to go over the good, the bad, and my verdict. Should you buy this shoe? Is it worth the upgrade? Now, before I dive into all that goodness, I do need to point out one thing. This shoe was provided to me by Hoka, but they have no idea what I'm going to say in this review or any of my content that I do for them. I also want to ask you all a favor. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. You know you want to. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it definitely helps the channel. Now let's sit back, relax, and let's talk about the Clifton 10 by Hoka. Because I'm a positive guy, we are going to start with the positives. And there's definitely a lot to like about this shoe. Honestly, if you like the Clifton 9, I think you're going to like the Clifton 10. I like the upper. It feels a little bit wider. Not extremely wider, but a little bit wider. And it really helps accommodate my foot personally. I have a wideish foot. Not a wide, but it definitely helps. I find the upper just to be very comfortable. It's just a comfortable cruiser. I lock it in and I forget it's on. I went with my typical 9.5 and I'm having no issues. It feels really good. I really am enjoying the heel counter on this one. Again, no slippage and no blisters at all. And again, I feel like the upper is definitely more accommodating to my foot than previous Hokas, as well as Hokas currently in line today. And then the tongue, it's not gusseted, but I had no issues with it at all. It kind of locked it in place and it just worked really nicely. The foam, I enjoy the foam. It's definitely that EVA go-to traditional shoe. I go back to, if you love previous Hoka Cliftons, you're just going to really enjoy this shoe. I just think this is a shoe for me that works for daily miles, recovery miles, as well as long runs. The long runs that I think is really where it kind of flourishes a little bit. I can go double digits with this shoe and feel really nice. I can pick the pace up a little bit when I want to, not drop the hammer. This is not like a shoe I'm using for, tempo or speed work, but when I'm going long run, if I don't get down closer into the sevens, this shoe definitely lets me accommodate that, and it really just protects my feet. I mean, you're getting a ton of stack, and honestly, it's pretty darn light on foot. You just really get a shoe that's just made to fit that marathon training block, half marathon training block. That's kind of how I really enjoy the shoe. If it's that shoe you can do everything in. It's the shoe that when you do buy it, you could probably use this for 80% of your runs, if not more. It's just one of those, it's a really nice purchase and a really nice shoe to have in your rotation. Again, I like the updates they made because they're very minimal. I think if you love the 9, you'll love the 10. Sometimes with a lot of shoe brands, you find a shoe you love and then all of a sudden it becomes something you don't even recognize. That's why I keep saying if you like the 9, you'll like the 10. I think they made some minor updates to it, but for overall, I really enjoyed racking up the miles. I think I put about 34, 35 miles into this shoe, and that happened easily because it is a shoe that in the past I've just really enjoyed because it's comfortable, it protects my legs, and it just gets the job done. With the good, you do know there has to be some bad. And honestly, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad, it just doesn't really feel innovative anymore. I said if you love the 9, you're going to love the 10, and that stands true. But I wish they would update this foam. EVA foam is nice. I want something more. I want the Clifton to get a revamp for the foam. I like the foam, but I'll be honest with you, it's just kind of meh. There's nothing you're like, whoa, look at that experience. Wow, I can't believe the Clifton is doing this now. I think it's just, the Hoka, they found something that worked with the 9, and they just brought it back to the 10. So this is just going to be a minor update, and that's just kind of my biggest complaint right here. I wish they would bring in the foam that they gave to the Bondi. I wish they would bring to this, that critical foam. I think if you add that type of foam here, not only will it feel a little bit more responsive and comfortable, I think you could also push in a little bit more speed work in it. I think if they updated this foam for this super critical foam, I just think it would make this overall a huge jump from the 9 to the 10. But as it is, I just think it's like a small jump with minor tweaks from the 9 to the 10. That's going to be my biggest complaint with this one. I want them to update the foam. It's not that this is a bad foam. I just have seen the better foams Hoka has, especially in the Bondi 9. Bring that over here, and I think this becomes such a shoe that so many more people are going to grab. It becomes an exciting shoe. It becomes a shoe where you're like, heck yeah. Because as it is right now, it's a good shoe. It really is. I'm not knocking the shoe necessarily. It's just not the most exciting shoe. And I think people want excitement, to be quite frank. That is like my biggest complaint with the Clifton. I want some excitement. I want them to update the foam. Don't just be like, oh, well, if it works, let's not ruin it. No. Bring in the good stuff, because I'm telling you, if we got that super critical foam, I think this just takes the shoe to that next level, and I would be extremely excited about. So again, there's not a lot of negatives about this, just a wish list for me. And it's really just that one. Update the foam for me, and we got something super special. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and now you want my verdict. Should you buy the Clifton 10? And honestly, yes. I think if you love Hoka shoes, and you love the 9, and you love what it's all about, buy this shoe. If you're buying the shoe expecting it to be a huge jump from the 9 to the 10, I think you might be a little bit disappointed. I think the foam is good. It's not super exciting. In that case, you might want to pass. I think the daily trainer category is stacked right now. It is stacked. It's hands down one of the most stacked categories for running shoes. And I think we need an update to this foam to take that next level. If this had that super critical foam, I think this might be one of the best shoes of the year. As it stands right now, it's a really good daily trainer at a really good price. And I think a lot of people are going to like this. But again, I still go back to, if you like the 9, you like the 10, it's pretty much the same shoe, just minor tweaks, maybe a little bit wider. But again, overall, I really enjoyed the Clifton 10. I just wasn't, wow, this foam. Woo! It's just really that steady eddy shoe in your rotation that just gets the job done. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and you heard my verdict. Now I want to hear from you. Have you tried the Clifton 10? Did you like it? Did you love it? Be honest, did you hate it? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. Again, thank you for watching this review. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and until next time, I'll see you all out on the... Thanks for checking out this latest review. Don't forget, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and check out some of the other rad content that I've dropped out on the channel.